Hi, my name is Larry, and you are watching Learn It with Larry. And in this episode, we're gonna talk to you about some NDI tools available from a company called BirdDog. Now, BirdDog is an Australian-based company, and they are manufacturing very cool toys from NDI encoders and decoders. They are producing PTZ cameras from a very basic one to an outdoor camera that does 30x zoom all the way to a 4K camera that has a 1-inch broadcast sensor. So they have a pretty good range. I really encourage you to really look at them. And if you need more info of that, of course, you can always ask and let us know, and we will try to help you with those inquiries. But today we're going to talk about the software that's available from BirdDog that can actually help you fill the holes of your production needs. Let's have a look at them. Now I'm going to show you my laptop screen again. And the first software that I want to show you is called MULTIVIEW. MULTIVIEW is a multi-view, but what's interesting about BirdDog MULTIVIEW is that you can now have a multi-view setup, and then you can throw that through your NDI network. So your monitoring of your NDI can be via software, which is from your, say, NDI Studio Monitor or NDI Video Monitor, or it can be converted to HDMI using one of their converter boxes. So you have your NDI configured in your computer and then run it through your network and then decode it to an HDMI monitor. That can be done. So I want to show you how BirdDog MULTIVIEW works. So let's switch to our full screen computer right here. In this case, as you can see, I have a PTZ camera all the way set up right here. I have this, and I can actually configure my sources. I have one right here, I have another one there. So let's say from here, I'm gonna select clock. And from here, let's say I want to say the TC1 mix 1. So if I hit save, now it goes to this view again, and then it populated my multi-view. Let's say I'm going to the next multi-view settings right here. And from here, I can select whether I want to do a 1x1, 2x2, 3x3, or 4x4. Or you can also do a program preview combination. That can be configured as well. So let's say here, let's select a 3x3 multi-view. And then I have to configure my sources. So here, let's select clock, or let's say here, I want a clock in the middle. Let's do a BirdDog cam right here. Let's say I want to see my TriCaster input 1 right there. I want to see my TriCaster mix 1 out there. I want to see my TriCaster mix 2 out there, for example. Then hit save, and then now I have my multi-view available for me to use. And that's how simple it is. You have your multi-view configuration available for you to send to your network. So how do you send that to your network? Again, let's go back to this. And you will see this NDI button right here. If I turn this on, now this becomes available in my NDI network, which again, like what I said a while ago, you can use that to switch, or you can use that to send to your, say, HDMI TV. All you have to do is get an NDI decoder, again, from BirdDog, and then you can have your multi-view output from there. That's how simple that is. So that is your multi-view from BirdDog. Now, there are two types of BirdDog multi-view. Now, there's a light version and then there's a pro version. What I've shown you is the pro version. And one of the differences is that both of them have 6 outputs. But the difference is in light version, you can only have a maximum of 2x2 in your multi-view. Compared to this that has 4x4 to have a total of 16 per multi-view output. So, yeah. That's something to keep in mind. The next software that I want to talk to you about is called Cam Control. This is, again, another software from BirdDog, and this is a free software that you can download if you have a BirdDog PTZ camera. So how does that work? Let's go to our software, and here I'm going to open my Cam Control. So I click yes, and then now I have my Cam Control. This is the Cam Control interface. Now if I hit plus, it will show you all the BirdDog PTZ camera that's available in your network. In this case, let's say select P200 cam, and now I have a control of my P200 right there. In this case, what I can do is I can adjust some of the parameters of my PTZ camera. Let's provide you with a bigger view of our interface. So let's switch that source. And there you have it. In this case, you can have access to the image. You can adjust your exposure, your sharpness, your noise reduction, everything that you need to adjust for your PTZ camera. You can also adjust your pan tilt zoom operation. You can do that from here as well. And then you can adjust the focus. You can adjust the white balance of your camera as well. So this is available right here. One thing that you really notice about this PTZ control is that it's pretty responsive. It's like very responsive. So in this case, let's say if I need to adjust my white balance right here, so okay, I can select different presets right here, and you can see it just changes right away. Now you can also call in the preset. So if you have presets assigned in your camera, you can also call the preset. So if I say, okay, I want to say call to preset number 2, then that becomes preset number 2, preset number 3. It goes wherever you set it actually. So you have your settings available in your camera right here. So it's really, really responsive. It's really nice to have this kind of control available in that. Now, since this is software control, you can actually copy one setting from one camera and put that to other cameras as well in your chain. So you have that option available for you right there. And that's about it. Again, this is a very interesting software. This is a free software. If you own a BirdDog camera right there, download it. It's free. It's available right now for you to use in your NDI network. The next software that I want to talk to you about is called BirdDog CENTRAL. BirdDog CENTRAL is a software that allows you to route NDI sources to your destinations. So think of it like an NDI router, but better because you will have video previews in it. So let's see how it works. So in my software right here, again, I'm gonna give you that view, and let's say I want to see BirdDog Central. There are 2 BirdDog Central versions that's available for you. There's a paid version and there's a free version. I'm just using the free version right now, and again, what it does is it actually look at your network and look for all the NDI sources. I'm gonna give you the full screen of it, and this is your NDI sources. And if you have your, let's say, BirdDog decoders, I can actually have some BirdDog decoders, and all I have to do is select a source. And if I don't have a decoder connected right now, but all I have to do is call that decoder and then apply it, and then boom, that's it. Again, the best feature that we can see from here is that you have the ability to have a preview of all of your sources, and it's happening in real time. It's a very, very cool software to have. That is your BirdDog Central Lite. Again, if you want to use the paid version, there's a paid version available for this software for you to have a look at. Now, we've discussed the 3 software, the MULTIVIEW, the Cam Control, and the Central. Now, I'm gonna talk to you about the last one. It's called Comms. Going back to my software right here, and then I'm gonna type Comms. Now, this is your BirdDog Comms. And again, I'm using the Lite version. So in Lite version, you have the ability to have, let's say, 4 people in your loop. So you have your 3 cameras and 1 director. So your director is actually sitting in front of the computer, and your BirdDog encoders and decoders, which we will put the link below for you to see, you actually use that as your talkback system, as your intercom system. And not just that, you can actually see the preview of that specific encoder. If you have a video source plugged into your encoders or decoders from BirdDog, you'll be able to see that source in your display window right here. So that's really, really, really helpful. And there is a function called push to talk. So the director can actually talk to a specific cameraman or a specific encoder, or he can talk to all of them at the same time. It's really simple. Now, there you have it. I hope you really enjoyed this episode, and I also hope that you really find NDI a very interesting technology for you to adapt in your live production. Again, it's not really a matter of us saying that, hey, replace all your SDI or HDMI and replace that with NDI. No, it's not that. But we're actually looking at more of a hybrid system wherein you have your SDI and HDMI still working for you, then fine, yeah, keep it. But there would be cases wherein you might need some, let's say, a multi-view monitoring going to another room or another building of your facility that you have no way to run except network. Then NDI Multiview would work for that. Or maybe you want to have your screens in your reception that you want to show some videos in it. And again, NDI can help you with that. These are the common applications that we are seeing right now in our region. And again, if you have any questions and if you think that NDI will really help you in your live production, talk to us. Let's discuss it. Again, if you still haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to our page for more video contents like this. This is Larry. Thank you for watching.